Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday night. Loaded, locked in. Week 11. The Pick is in podcast. My name is Haywood. Haywood's Almanac. Little story about me. Back to the Future is one of my favorite movies when I was a kid, non-sports movie. And I remembered vividly my dad looking at me, pausing it on VCR during the Biff's Almanac scene. And he looks at me and he goes, "You're going to be the Almanac. You're going to be the Almanac one day." So that stuck with me. And I love giving you the Almanac. Calling games is one of the things I've been doing. I'm a lifelong sports junkie. I got thousands of pages of notes, been betting for a long time. Fantasy football, sports is my life since I was a kid. So my name is Haywood. Welcome. Happy Saturday night. I want to bring in my awesome co-host, Mr. Jonah Stormatter.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, what's up?
Happy Saturday. Here we go.
Yeah, the pick is in. Welcome in, Jonah. Cheers, my brother.
Cheers.
Everybody at home, cheers.
So, what a week we had last week, huh?
Uh, uh,
Crazy.
it was crazy, and it was my. I'll own it. Bad week. We didn't win money for the people. That's second time all year we haven't done that. Second time I believe we haven't won money. I believe. I did say earlier in the year when we had a bad week that a couple of these weeks happen a year. So I am loaded, locked in, and ready to give our people some winning picks, Mr. Jonah.
I love it. I love it. So, that was week two of our expected bad one, two. That was the second of two expected bad weeks for the year, right?
Yeah. Hopefully in our book there's not going to be any more, but hey,
Although I will say I did call it 10 out of I said 10. What did I say? I said 10 out of 13 underdogs we're going to cover.
you did, sir. You did. You had the DeLorean.
We'll have to dig into that a little bit later, but we want to look into it. Looks like 11 out of the 13 actually covered.
Really? Okay.
We'll get into that. We'll get into that.
Okay. Yeah, it was ready to bounce back. Glad to be here. Very grateful. You people at home, thank you very much for watching, tuning in. If it wasn't for you guys, this would not be growing the way it is. Um, don't forget to repost, like. That means a lot. Hey, if you want to drop a comment, my boy Jonah will pull up the comments. If you have any questions, anything at all, go ahead and ask. Feel free. We're here to help. Welcome everybody with open arms.
Love it, man.
Yeah, how was the stream tonight, brother?
I was
How,
good, man. It's
how,
always good with the phone booth boys.
it was. It was. So
Always a blast.
feel grateful to be part of the family. Haywood's Almanac is now officially part of Phone Booth, and big week
Yeah,
for me. So
congratulations, man. Yeah, officially one of the crew.
yes, and everybody, it means a lot if you guys can do it. Go to phoneboothpodcast.substack.com. Check out all the podcasts that we have loaded and locked in up there for everybody. We have the Dualistic podcast, the Saturday live stream, the Monday stream with the phone booth, the Here's the Thing podcast Tuesday nights, and then My Brother from Another on Wednesdays. Tell them a little bit about that.
Yeah, so Wednesday, 7 p.m. EST for the Philosopher King podcast. We go live with a different guest every week. And if you haven't seen it yet, this last week was with Bueller Dam. Awesome account, awesome
Great.
guy,
So,
awesome conversation. Just to give you a teaser trailer, he was boots on the ground, quite literally, on 9/11 when the Pentagon was hit. He was a guard at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier and
great. Wow.
was sent to do security at the Pentagon after it was hit. He was there, boots on the ground, within an hour or two. So we started there and talked about a bunch of other things after that. But I definitely highly recommend everybody to check that out.
And it's Wednesdays at 7 p.m., right?
7 p.m. Eastern. Yes, sir.
One more time. What's it called for the people at home?
The Philosopher King podcast.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
That's right. That's right. Let's pull up Substack for the people at home.
All
Let's
right.
show them what that's all about.
Let's do it. Let's see. So we've got our Substack here. It's showing me the. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. Thank you, everybody, for being here again every Saturday night for football. Football is about 3/5 in, guys. So we're going to start. We got some good news coming up for us. Should I elaborate on the Rumble on YouTube?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. So this week, Jonah and I are going to start a Pick Is In uh, YouTube page. So you're going to start seeing us on YouTube. That's pretty big news. And then we're going to start get going on Rumble as well. So you can check us out there as well. Right now we're on Substack. So please subscribe. It's totally free. There's no catch, no credit card, no money. Just go check it out. Give a quick button. It's easy. Subscribe. That'll mean a lot.
And with Haywood now joining the Phone Booth Podcast team, we'll actually be streaming to his X account live every time we go live as well. So it won't just be Jonah Stormrider anymore. We'll be streaming also to his account on X. So
Awesome. And everybody at home, gotta give Jonah props. Long 4 or 5 hour stream, East Coast. He's up. He's a warrior. Let's give him some energy, folks. Let's give it to him.
Ayo, there we
Hey,
go. All
that's
right,
right,
so we've got here's the Substack. So this is the home. This is the phone booth podcast.substack.com right here. This is the main page here. But notice that there's the phone booth merch page. There's the phone booth, the live stream link you can go find. There's also the phone booth podcast itself, the phone booth live streams, which we just finished this evening. That was a blast. The dualistic podcast, which is a little bit unpredictable, but the episodes are always super interesting. Here's the Thing podcast every Tuesday evening at 6 p.m. Eastern. Philosopher King podcast, which we talked about, 7 p.m. Eastern. The Pick Is In, which you are watching tonight. The Meyer Show has his episodes as well. So just lots of really good stuff here for you guys to check out and enjoy. So check out the phone booth podcast.substack.com and do subscribe and like and share.
Definitely. So yeah, big things coming.
Snoop says the best podcaster in the biz just shared the stream. Thank you, Snoop. I love it.
Thank you, Snoop. Great to be back here, brother. Love doing this with you. And for the future, folks, we're going to transition to NBA eventually. We might do that sooner than later. We're going to be doing some live betting as well on streams. So more tools in your arsenal that we can help teach and give you. We're definitely going to help because live betting is, I think we should definitely focus on that because, in NBA, I do one pregame bet and then I live bet, and my live bets have been hidden. And most of my tight inner circle bettors have been killing it in live betting in the NBA right now.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Actually, especially for some of the sports, it's really important. Live betting is a really important skill. It's a wonderful benefit that we have today that they may not have had back in the day, right? So that's something that we can definitely take advantage of. Is the live betting, and intelligent live betting beats pregame betting every single day because you can really start to finagle
100%.
the odds in your favor, especially based on what the odds were when you look at it in comparison to the odds coming into the game. It's awesome.
100%. 100%. So look forward to that. I don't know exactly when, guys, but just stay tuned. We'll keep you posted. Once we get our Rumble Substack, our Rumble and YouTube up this week, it's just steps in the right direction for us. So big things coming, brother.
Amen.
So
you want to just go over some of our.
Yeah. Can we get a boo for Haywood, please? Do you have a boo button?
I don't have a boo button.
Trumpets.
Allegedly.
I've got the trumpet sad.
Yeah, folks. Parker Washington. You're like, who's who? Haywood, what the hell? What's going on? So last week he had 7 targets, 3 catches, and 33 yards, but he had 2 touchdowns. Dang,
crazy!
I did the wrong read. So
less than 45 yards, but over
he had 2 touchdowns. 2.
That's crazy.
There was allegedly a pass interference in the 4th on him. So I don't know, whatever. Over 1 on that one. So that one did not hit. If you want to bring up the next one, that'd be great. So Mark Andrews in the Baltimore. I was right totally about Baltimore. They won 27-19. So I was definitely right about that. Andrews had 5 targets, 3 catches, and only 14 yards. But again, a touchdown.
Crazy. So
Yeah,
14
again.
yards and a touchdown. That's wild.
Yeah, and it's the first time he hasn't hit 20 yards in 7 weeks. So
That's crazy. This is a good one, though.
yeah, I mean, this is our one winning bet that we gave out. So my bet, I think it was the bet of, no, it wasn't my bet of week dollar amount, but yeah, these 3 legs hit plus 130. So plus money means you get more per dollar on your return. $1 wins you $1.13. So 3 legs, got them all on. McCaffrey's been. This has been hitting every week this year, 40 receiving yards. Trey McBride, my man, 5 catches. That hit. And Baltimore won convincingly. So super safe, doubled our money and then some. So that was our one winning bet. If you want to put up our recap, right? It should be the next one, but there we go. So recap for the week 10. Minus 9.2 bands. So we almost lost the whole band. So we went down below the 1,000 threshold if you're started with $100. So got 7-6 on our lotto, 6-4 on our legs of our parlays, only 1 winning bet. So we're very transparent, and this just shows we're human. We're not an algorithm. We don't use one. This is strictly our heads and what we think and feel in our research. So for the season, our total legs are now up to 84 and 31 with a plus 0.912 bands won, 14-8 on lottos. So 73% of our parlays reads are there. Our bands are just dropped below 1,000, but we're still up, $100, Jonah, $912. I'll take that. So good weeks to come. So what do you think? Oh, sound. Uh-oh.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
I was coughing and wanted to spare the people's ears, and I muted myself. So you're welcome and sorry at the same time. But yeah, no. So it was. We're not going to hit them all, and so it's just part of life, right? You got some ups and downs. What is important? What is interesting though, is you remember somebody on the podcast mentioned underdogs having a week.
This guy.
So let's show
guy?
that. Let's show that article here.
Yeah. So Jonah had the DeLorean last week.
I had the DeLorean.
You did, brother. One thing I talked to you about during the week was you mentioned that at the top of the broadcast, and we built a parlay late in the broadcast. If we would just listen, maybe we probably would have done really good on your underdogs. It was underdog week. It totally was.
It was. So let's show that article here real fast.
Yeah.
That was the article there. It was an underdog. Underdogs crushed the betters. So it's actually, what was the final stat there?
If you scroll down, it talks about it a little bit. If you want, if you're able to scroll.
Absolutely. Yep. Let's bring that back up.
Definitely, it was an underdog week, and Snoop Von Poop is all about the dogs.
That's right.
Yep, he does. You say it all the time, the dogs. So it's just so in the morning games, Jonah, we had 5 underdogs win early on the Sunday slate. We only had 1 winning. The rest of the weekend, the afternoon was backed up by favorites. So it was definitely an underdog.
Winning versus covering, though, is an important distinction, right?
Yes, it is. So it just basically says everything that underdogs and some basically just tells about the game. But yeah, 5 in the morning. You're the the Eagles one you mentioned for Monday night for Green Bay, right? That was but yeah, you called it, brother. You did a really good job, and maybe start listening to you more on that, brother.
So I'm going to pull in those other screenshots that you sent earlier for the stats here.
Take a look at some of these. You'd be interested by this, Jonah.
Yeah.
So list the spread, the score, and if it's covers. So difference from the money line. But you said cover, right?
Yeah, so I had said I thought that 10 out of the 13 games that the underdogs would cover.
Yeah. What we have here, let's count. We can add them up. So we have the Raiders cover, the Dolphins covered, the Patriots covered, the Bears, your Giants covered. Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey,
And
hey.
and the Jets covered. And yeah, definitely underdogs. But how'd you come up? What made you think that? Just picking your head a little bit.
So that was based on, if when you look at the projected score, I mean the historical average score for and against for each team at home versus away, like we had gone through some of those numbers, and it just showed that a lot of the spreads were unrealistic against certain teams, and that it looked like, based on uh, statistical performance, that the underdogs would outdo what Vegas was expecting of them, or what Vegas wanted us to believe they would produce, right?
Yeah.
So interesting.
You know the numerics, man. You do. You do. But yeah, a lot of dogs covered, brother. Definitely one of those crazy weeks in the NFL. That's why I always say it's still one of the hardest sports to call and bet on and be great at. It's very difficult. And that's the challenging part. You know, that's what drives me a little bit. You know, the DeLorean's meant for two people, so we'll both get on it, get hot, and hit the road to 88 miles per hour.
Amen. There we go.
Yeah, crazy, crazy, crazy. Cheers, Jonah. You deserve it.
Cheers, buddy.
Yes. So we went through our bets. We went over some.
So Snoop says 70% of the time
Not
they
this year.
cover.
Maybe in past years with his info, but not this year. But in years past, when I think a couple years ago, looked it up and showed me, like, over a course of a couple decades, he was totally right. But this year it's a little bit different. Dogs ain't covering as much. Oh, if you want, I could probably look it up for next week's show
We
exactly
should
for
look.
those.
We should look that up for next week. Yeah,
Yeah,
let's do that.
thank you, Snoop. That was actually a good idea. Good idea.
And he might be right this year too. We'll see.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, got a lot of
See.
football. Got a lot of football
Well,
left.
and after last week, the dogs are definitely making headwinds.
Yeah,
Making headway. So.
yeah, yeah.
Did you want to show that video that I shared with you earlier about what kind of a crazy week 10 was, just to make people feel a little better?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Let's pull it up a little.
Yes. But this week, get blown out by the Dolphins.
Hold on.
Correct. And the Saints got blown out last week by the Rams. Yes, they did. Go on the road and beat the red hot Carolina Panthers. Yes, bad loss for the Panthers. And the Texans lost to the Broncos last week. CJ Stroud gets hurt. Yes, which makes them play with their backup this week. And they somehow win after being down 19 at the end of the third quarter. Yeah, they scored 26 points in the fourth quarter with their backup quarterback. Yeah, he threw two and ran one in the fourth. But I thought the Jaguars had one of the best defenses in the league. Yeah, they do. And I thought the Texans had one of the worst offenses in the league. Yeah, they do. And on top of all of this, the Jets just won consecutive games. Yeah. So then if I had to guarantee a team would win 1 week, who would I pick? I couldn't tell you that. This league makes no sense. Absolutely zero sense. All right, so let me get this straight. The Bills beat the Chiefs last week. Yes. But this week get blown out by the Dolphins.
I think that's back at the beginning there.
Yeah.
But, yeah. But it was a crazy week, man. It was a wild week.
Very, very.
It's good stuff, though.
Yeah, good video, man. I mean, it was a crazy week. I wish I had those true binoculars to see the future. Last week would have been a retirement.
Right?
Definitely.
I love it. Yep. All right.
What we got next, Mr. Jonah?
Well, I know we went over the picks for last week. Let's see. We've got. I know you wanted to look at FanDuel.
Yeah.
Odds for MVP.
Yeah. Let's.
Anyone?
So last week you talked about Drake May and comparing him to the looks and cloning and all that with Tom Brady, how he looks just
Yeah.
like him, and that's pretty crazy. He does. They're the talk of the NFL. They're high as heck right now. I think they're what 9-2, I believe. So they're
That's
playing.
crazy.
Yeah, they're playing great. So he had a good week last week. So if you want to pull up the video first, we can show some of his highlights from last week. And then we can go into some of the odds for him and the Patriots because dramatic line shift on MVP and winning the AFC after they won last week. So, hey, man.
Absolutely. Here we go.
And then you go ahead and get the right coaches. He hires McDaniels with a Drake May. You're seeing it fruition.
Sideline pass caught by Diggs. Good job of pulling that one down.
Cannon the play, alerting it, getting to the right play.
Final seconds of the first quarter. They fake it to Henderson. Tony, you're right. Going down the field. They got the big play. There he goes. Running down the sideline is Williams. Williams, the rookie, has the touchdown.
So I get a beat on you. That means Josh McDaniels gets a beat on you.
He even looks like him,
At
like
the end,
with his
that's
uniform.
interesting. I'll
And
keep it
mannerisms
tacky.
and everything.
First
It's
and
Yes.
wild.
How is his motion on his throws very similar?
Fake it to Henderson.
That
Now throw it down the
calm,
middle
that
to Diggs.
poise.
Yep.
Down at the 42-yard line.
And this guy doesn't take risk.
Hurry.
He doesn't throw deep. He doesn't risk throws. He gives what the defense gives him, just like what Brady did for a long time.
And they get the pass away for another first.
Now he's going to lift the legs. They went silent count. That's why the center's looking at him.
Here's the blitz. Got the pass.
Jonah, turn your volume up just a little bit if you could.
Douglas out the first half.
Motion, throw Jim
My
Cook.
personal volume or the volume
Yeah.
on the
Looking that
game?
way, throws
Your
it,
volume.
zone. Diggs,
All
and
right, I
he
just gotta
gets
sit
it.
closer.
Yes, he
Okay,
did.
no problem.
Touchdown, New England.
Toe tap.
That was a
Diggs
great
is
catch
having a game
and throw.
And one,
Way to get his
two.
feet in.
And how aggressive
Wow.
does he hold on?
Yeah, right?
Gutsy
Way to get his feet in his
decision
right.
throw, but what a catch. That's two players making an incredible play.
Picture perfect. He's forced out of the pocket, able to get rid of it.
Man, he looks like him when he throws. 10, 12, the number 2.
It's crazy.
Extend the play, reset, about to get hit by three guys.
3rd and 9 it is.
They're going to spy him with David right in the middle.
Pass. Caught. Where do they spot it? Going to go deep again. He's got a man open.
What a throw.
Wow. Wow.
That's crazy
Crazy.
throw.
For the Pat fans, and look at that, staring down the barrel, knowing you're about to take the
That's
it.
just ridiculous.
Drake May. Drake May, man.
The clone. Drake the clone May.
Yeah, let's pull up if you're able to, let's pull up FanDuel. Let's look at some of the odds here just for fun. Because he was not the favorite for MVP. I believe he's the favorite now for most valuable player of the whole league.
That's crazy talk.
Yeah. Didn't you mention him earlier in the year too on a show?
No, the message I sent you about no, it wasn't Drake May.
Okay.
The first message I sent you about Drake May was the whole cloning video that we showed last week.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Sportsbook. I'm going there. Here, let's go.
Ow.
Hey. Let's do that. Here we go. All right. Let's do this. Here we go. Share this tab and set. Here we go. All right. NFL.
Yep.
MVP, is that what we're doing?
Yeah, so more NFL. It's going to be scrolled over. Yes, in that blue. You're in the right part. Awards, I
Awards, right?
believe. Yes. Wow. Look at that. Dude, he was like plus 2,000, I think 2 weeks ago. Or, yeah, like 2,000, like 20 to 1.
That's crazy.
So he is now the front runner for NFL MVP. That's crazy. I think he was 100-1 before the season, or maybe 125 to
Even more
1.
than Josh Allen. That's
Yeah. Now, one thing I
crazy. And
noticed.
this is regular season and yeah.
So we have all quarterbacks and then one running back. Jonathan Taylor is having arguably one of the best seasons in running back history. One of them. I actually put a bet on him in week 6 to win the MVP. I got it at 25 to 1. It's a $5 bet.
Nice, good for you. Man.
So,
There you
but
go.
dude, it just shows. So like, you could bet all kinds of stuff on here, guys. Awards, if they make the playoffs, wins, losses, but just something to bring up. Actually, you know what, Jonah? Can we look at odds for Super Bowl? Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's pull this back up. Odds for the Super Bowl. Let's go over this scene here.
It's going to be in that same column, I believe, that you had. It's somewhere going to be up Super
It'll
Bowl.
be
There we go.
Super Bowl. Here we go.
All right.
So the Chiefs are at plus 600 along with the Eagles plus 600. That's crazy. Rams plus 700. Lions. So I think I put money on the Rams earlier this year.
Yeah. I believe DraftKings has the Patriots better odds, but yeah, it just shows you KC's still the favorite. Eagles, Rams, Detroit. What did I say? Chiefs, Eagles in week 2. I mentioned Rams later. But yeah, you see anything you like on here, Jonah?
I mean, I got Rams earlier in the season when they were plus 1,400.
Yeah, let's go.
So,
hey,
for that.
One thing to look forward to later with the show is we're futures bets. You know, next August we're doing the show. We'll do a football show and talk about futures because futures is a good way to win some money, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see here. We also wanted to talk about potential Super Bowl teams. I know we had talked about Patriots, Giants. I think the Giants are out of it at this point.
Yeah, just give me some love. They played great when you said that.
They did. So Rams, Seattle Seahawks obviously are contenders. Bills are contenders, although they have a little lackluster last week. Chiefs are always contenders just because the refs seem to prefer them.
Yeah, and they fired all the
the
referee crew that gave them 3 wins last year. They got fired in the offseason, so that's partially true actually, but yeah. So I think it's been a few weeks since I asked you, Jonah, right now, if you're mine, what is your Super Bowl matchup?
I don't know, man. I mean, I like the Rams for sure.
I agree with you.
I like the Rams for sure.
I like the NFC West. Seattle and the Rams are probably the Rams look great. Seattle looks damn good, man. They just are solid.
I know.
Look damn good. If you had to ask me, I would say Rams Chiefs right now. As of right now. You know? But
you'd say Rams Chiefs over Rams Bills?
Yeah, I would.
I would be more inclined to say Rams Bills.
It's probably because of the sour taste in my mouth from Bills' performance last week. Yeah. It's probably why. You know, they were 10-point favorites and they got mollywopped. It was like 16-0 and going into the fourth. Their first score of the game wasn't until the fourth quarter.
That's crazy. That's just to me. That's where like the skeptic, conspiracy theorist in me is like, okay, that's all BS. There's something not right there. There's something fixed about that. But an A++ team doesn't just roll over like that for a low performing team. But at the same time, I mean, look at all these guys were all high performers throughout the year. Throughout all of college, all of these players were all top of their league. So I mean, any one of them could surprise. No love for the NFC best team. Come on now.
All right, right now, Snoop, hold up. I agree. Your team's rocking. I didn't think they'll win a Super Bowl. I still don't think they can. I think they're a year away from that with adding more pieces. But in my defense, I did say all offseason the Bears are going to win that division. They're going to make the playoffs, and I was huge on the Bears. So yeah, his team's looking great. Sorry, Jonah.
No, I was just gonna say, as much as I love the Bears, right there with you, Snoop. Technically, the Lions are the better team, because the Lions have a one in-conference win, whereas the Bears have no in-conference wins yet. So technically, tiebreaker goes to the Lions.
I did not know that.
Saying. I'm just saying they both have a 6-3 record. I'm just saying I love the Bears. I want to see the Bears go. I'd love to see the Bears win a freaking Super Bowl once in my doggone life. So maybe after a couple of years of the pick is in, Snoop, we'll get to watch the Bears live win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe we do a live Super Bowl betting.
Bro, I've never even thought of that.
On the pick is in. The pick is in live on a live watch party with the Super Bowl, bro.
Dude. Wow, you just opened up a can of goodness. I kind of like it.
Hey, you know what?
So,
especially if over the coming months, especially if we kind of if we go live with the folks, as we've been talking about, or teasing, if we go live to live bet some of the games and kind of show the technique and the skill in live betting that really brings out the money.
Yes. So
that'd be a good selling point for live betting and live watching the Super Bowl with us. So
100%. So not putting pressure on myself, not jinxing it, but in my notebook,
I'll put the pressure on you for you.
Put the pressure on my forehead. Smack.
Under pressure.
Yeah, so my last 10 Super Bowls, 9 of
God.
Good timing. That was a good timing. I gotta admit. So Super Bowl is my best day of the year, Jonah. I don't know if I told you, it's my best betting day of the year every single year. For the last 10 years, I got this marked. Hold on. For the last 10 years, I've won 20 plus units in 9 out of the last 10 Super Bowls.
So you bet correctly 9 out of the last 10?
So out of the last 10 Super Bowls, 9 of them I've won 20 plus units on that game every year.
Allegedly.
I was waiting for that. I was setting myself. You got me. Got me. That was perfect. But last year was the only Super Bowl I did not call correctly as far as how it would go. Completely shock and awe with me. But usually I do really good with it.
I missed last Super Bowl as well. But I'm 9 for 10 of the last Super Bowls in terms of calling the right. I just bet money line typically. I don't do live bets most often in the past. But yeah, I've called a lot of those last Super Bowls,
dude.
As well. But
think you might have. Man. I think that's a good idea. Heck, I'll be down to do a pick us in for the whole game if you want. We live bet. Yeah. Well, that'd be great.
You know what? If not the whole game, because it's a crazy long game.
Yeah.
Maybe we do something like second quarter up to the half point.
Okay.
Because that's when a lot of the live bets are really valuable, is right before the halftime, at halftime.
100%. I like that. So yeah, Super Bowl's just one of my best days. I love that day. I request it off every year. I am not working ever.
You know what's wild? So this is crazy. When I lived over I think you remember this. I lived in Italy for 6 years. I'm telling you, the one time of the year that their country and our country are united is the Super Bowl.
Really?
More than anything else. It starts at like 1 a.m. for sometimes. Like,
okay.
It is, but they stay up till 4 a.m. They watch the whole freaking thing, and it's like the whole household. You're talking 5, 6, 7, 10 people. Like everybody. It's wild, man.
Wow.
It's wild.
When did you live there, brother? If you don't mind me asking.
There from 2008 to 2014.
Wow. Okay, so they're huge in the Super Bowl. Whoa. Okay. All right.
Big. It's crazy. Because they're big in World Cup. They're big in soccer. They don't really care about American football.
Okay, so they're huge in
unless we're talking about the Super Bowl, and then they're
interesting.
They're all in. It's wild.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's a
Good stuff.
number 2 football sport over there, I believe, right? So-
we got a couple. We got a couple other little items we wanted to share. So, let's see. You had your favorite. Who's your favorite? I know we wanted to talk a little bit about your favorite player, my favorite player, just so the folks can get to know us a little more.
Yeah, I think we should drop a little bit more nuggets here and there for our viewers about just us personally. You know,
love it. I love
they'll expand and people could see get to know us better. But yeah, I want to bring up. I've got 2 videos here. One for your favorite player of all time, and one for my favorite player of all time. Start with yours. I don't, if you want.
You want to start with mine? All right.
Yeah, the sheriff.
Dude, and I'll tell you why I love this man as well. Let's
All
watch the
right.
video on him first, and then I'll share
Yeah.
with you why this man means so much to me.
Let's do it. What a
Here we
great
go.
nickname. Go 15 seconds. In. It's like 14 or 15.
It's going to take me 15 seconds to find it. There we go.
Yeah, you're good. All right, we're good.
There we go.
These are just some highlights.
Win as a starter, week 5, 1998 against the...
I wasn't there. You wasn't there yet, LT?
Peyton Manning.
Dude.
Boy, we're really just laying it on thick here.
The sheriff.
So the reason that Peyton Manning is my favorite, so aside from him being, pardon the expression, cock-blocked by the legend Brady, so many years, he would have had so many more touchdowns, Super Bowls.
Yes.
But the main reason that I love him so much, it's the same reason I love Batman more than Superman. It's because as a kid growing up, Superman has superpowers from another planet. I could never be that. I could never be a Tom Brady. Personally, I could never. I don't have the raw talent to be a Tom Brady. But the work ethic of Peyton Manning is what made Peyton Manning. His intelligence, his creativity, his attention, his on the snap, just the pre-snap play calling, his reading of defense. He didn't have the strongest arm. He didn't have the fastest run. He didn't have any of that. He was just smarter than the defenses he was playing. And that, to me, that's like, okay, that's something I could aspire to. From the time I was little, watching him play, that was, for me, that's an emulatable idol, so to speak, right? So that's why I've loved him. Because, I mean, I could never be a Tom Brady.
Dude.
I could be a Peyton Manning.
Right.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
He changed the
In
game.
theory.
In theory, yes, in theory. I loved him. He changed the game. You don't need an offensive coordinator with this guy. He'd come up to the line of scrimmage and just read what he sees because he studies so darn much. This guy is a junkie in the film room. He has a film room in his basement. In the off season, 10 hours a day film besides like training. You know, just like not that much, but a lot. But he did a lot of studying. He is all up here. He read a defense, changed the play. So in Madden, he changed the game there too. Like I hated playing against him because he would just change the play call, and I have to change it, and it's just back and forth, back and forth. But yeah, I love the sheriff, brother.
Good stuff, man.
100%.
All right, let's go to yours here.
Was that all of it? I think there's more plays. There's more plays. Was
I
it
thought
short?
That was it. Yeah. It
No,
went to another player. It went to another quarterback after that, I thought.
no, it was top 10 plays. It was on number 9.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. But Peyton Manning, yeah. But a great player, Jonah.
Oh,
Love this
great.
guy.
Taking on the Patriots, Week 10 of 2009.
And I was not there.
They had such a great rivalry, brother.
No, I was retired at the time.
This was the rivalry, end-all rivalries right here.
Agree. Agree. Nothing like watching them.
This one, number 8. Remember Week 1, 2013. You've got the defending Super Bowl champion Baltimore Ravens. Peyton Manning opens the season tossing 7 touchdown passes.
Not a good
against
look
them.
for
Wow.
the Ravens.
Right after he had missed the full season.
Yeah.
That's what was amazing about that.
The number 7 play on Peyton Manning's greatest moments, the 2003 wild card game. It was his first career playoff win. Oh, Peyton can't get it done in the postseason. How about 377 yards and 5 touchdown passes?
His first playoff game.
Crazy.
Number 6, Chiefs Broncos. This season, Manning.
I won a lot of fantasy championships because of him, Jonah.
In NFL
Oh, yeah.
history.
Oh, yeah.
4-yard pass to Ronnie Hillman.
And at number 5, Broncos and the Texans, Week 16, 2013. Manning reclaims his single-season touchdown record from Tom Brady. His 51st touchdown pass there.
Number 4.
Oh, I remember that game.
21-point deficit.
Monday Night
with
Football.
5 minutes left on Monday Night Football. back in
Wow.
2003. What a comeback here.
That was a good game.
Yeah, I remember that. Unbelievable.
He should have more than, what, 2 rings?
And then you move on
Yeah.
to number 3. It was the Broncos and the 49ers. Week 7, 2014.
I got
Peyton
something I wanted
finds
to say about
Demaryius
that in a
Thomas in the
second.
end zone. His 509th career touchdown pass, passing Brett Favre for the most in NFL history. And oh, yeah, Broncos went 42-17.
Oh, and the game of keep away. My favorite
Hot
part.
potato.
Orchestrated. Number 2. Manning and the Colts rallying from a 21-3 deficit against the Patriots.
You might have been.
I was not there.
to
I was in
advance to
Cleveland.
His first Super Bowl.
Hey, we can't get you on nothing.
And number 1.
Not at all. Not those
Colts
highlights.
and the Bears, Super Bowl 41. Peyton climbing up in the pocket, escaping the pressure, finding a wide open Reggie Wayne for his only touchdown pass of the game. Manning named Super Bowl MVP in his only Super
Legend.
Bowl victory, 29-17.
Awesome. Great choice. It's great to get to know you and your favorite player. That's awesome, dude.
And so here's the thing. I feel that other than an amazing podcast Tuesday nights at 6 p.m. with Podcast Bros, here's the thing. Don't miss it with Snoop. Other than that, I feel that if Peyton had a good defense,
For at least just a couple of those years, yes.
or even just a decent O-line,
Right.
he would have had as many rings as Brady.
All right. You're right.
But the Colts defense just never measured up to the Patriots defense. It was
Right.
all defense, in my opinion.
Right.
That's
So,
the big difference.
small little story. One of my old best friends, his name was Josh White. His favorite team was the Colts, Peyton Manning. When they beat the Saints in the Super Bowl, or did the Saints beat them? The Saints beat them because,
I think
yeah,
so.
that was the last game I watched with my late friend. He unfortunately passed like 2 months after that. Leaving my house, he got in a car accident and died. I was the last person to talk to him. But that holds a spot in my heart. Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
Peyton Manning is special to me. So much love, Jonah. I love your player there. Love your player.
I know everybody expected me to say Tom Brady because I've been a lifelong Patriots fan even before they were big. But I've always loved good old Peyton Manning.
All right.
All right, here we go.
So I'm wearing his jersey
Tell
tonight.
us about your man. Here we go.
His name's Larry Centers. A lot of people probably don't know who the heck he is. I even customized my license plates for him. That's his number.
Whoa.
That's his name. So he was a fullback / running back for the Phoenix / Arizona Cardinals in the 90s. And before the game exploded with passing, he owned the record for most catches by a running back, 101 catches. Most ever. He broke Roger Craig's record. He owned 2 of the top 3. Ever since that, then Snoop's boy Forte broke the record, and Christian McCaffrey broke the record. If he played today, he would have 120 catches. But he had so much heart. What a great human. I met him a couple times from a small town Christian man as well, but played with such fire and heart. This guy was awesome. So Larry Centers. Enjoy the highlights, folks. He never went down. He always took a lot of tackling, great tackles, played with a lot of heart. He wasn't recognized because we played here. We were the dumpsters of the NFL. He played for the Patriots, the Redskins, the Cardinals.
He put the fire in the dumpster fire called the Cardinals. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. That was good. That was good. We were the worst team in sports for a long time. Like we were the laughingstock. This guy was awesome. Oh. I was at quite a few of these games, by the way.
Yeah?
Yeah, at that stadium. I went to every game in the 90s except one at Sun Devil Stadium.
Wow, there you go.
Vintage. This is a pretty old video. Shows I'm an old man. Okay. Okay. Okay.
That's good stuff, man.
Dude. Great hands.
Do you see him trying to strip it there?
Yeah. He never went down right away. It was hard to tackle him. I was at this game. I remember this game. He leaps this guy. Watch.
Crazy.
That was the Jerry Maguire game. They recorded Jerry Maguire at halftime.
Awesome.
I was on the sideline during that game.
Nice. Well, look at him bounce off there.
Yeah.
That's great.
Uh-huh. He's hard as hell to tackle. And right there as well. He didn't go down.
Crazy.
Dude. So much heart. Yeah, you know what, Joe? That should be pretty good.
So you know what's funny? You know what's funny about this? This is just an ad hoc analysis, right? Is that like your favorite player is all about grit and like just stick to itiveness and not
Heart.
being defeated, just heart, just pushing through. And my favorite player is all about analytics and intelligence, and I think it's actually kind of a funny
That is crazy.
reflection of our personalities.
Wow.
Because you're like driven, you're like go, like push it through, just keep pushing. And I'm like, let's analyze, let's think about it, let's calculate.
That's crazy,
I
actually.
love it. That's kind of fitting. Actually.
Wow. That is fitting. Holy moly. That's crazy. That's crazy. So I don't know. Well, maybe we'll do more of these, but get to know me and Jonah more over course of time. You know what I mean? Just little nuggets here and there for our people. But
So welcome to the Centers Manning podcast. Just
right.
playing.
Well, you know what time it is, Jonah.
You know what? If I didn't know, it would be bad because we've been doing this long enough. I would say it's time to
Show me the money. Let's go. Let's go.
Am I right or am I right? Let's go.
You're right. So,
All right. So
Jonah, you first, brother. I'm
All right,
excited.
well-
I'm excited.
I don't have a screenshot for you guys yet. Let me see here. But I do have.
Jonah gonna put out some winning picks for our people.
I've got my top 5 of underdogs I expect to cover.
Get your pen and paper, everybody.
Get
Get your pen and paper.
ladies.
I'm writing this down.
Ladies and germs. There we go.
I'm writing this
So
down.
I've got Bears versus Vikings plus 2.5. I
For
think
who?
The Bears are going to cover.
For plus 2.5. Okay. All right. So Bears covering. That's one. Okay.
All right. Let's see. And then we've got Bengals plus 5.5.
Ooh, I love that bet. Very good. I like that a lot.
I've got Seahawks plus 3.5.
Ooh, 3.5. Let's go. I like it.
Because I feel like Vegas has ignored the Seattle's road surge. I think on the road they have been crushing.
You're right.
So
They play better on the road.
I think the Seahawks plus 3.5. Lions plus 2.5 is my fourth pick.
Okay. Plus, so minus 2.5, right?
Plus 2.5.
So they can. Okay. Plus 2.5. And Seahawks was plus as well, Jonah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Commanders plus 2.5.
Okay. 2.5.
And Titans plus 5.5 against the Texans.
I actually think they're going to get their second win of the season. The Titans this week.
I think they might as well, but I'm going plus 5.5 to be conservative.
Safe. Okay. So are you telling the folks, is this a straight bet just for each? Is that what we're doing?
So that's a great question. Here's what I like to do. Let me pull up FanDuel. Let me pull up.
All right. I like this.
Let's pull up FanDuel because I think it's important. Like oftentimes when we lay out a parlay for you guys, here's something to remember. Okay, so there's a strategy that I think is important where if you build a 5 or 6 game parlay, especially if you're doing money line or default spread and you're not adjusting that to kind of where you're taking, heavily favored teams, minus 200, minus 300, whatever, where you're not making much money on it. If you're doing something more, let's see, let's pull us over here. There we go. So if you're doing something that's more like the regular betting lines or regular money line or whatever, the odds are actually pretty decent. And so if you can do the parlay that we pick, but if you want to make it a little bit more conservative, you can bet individually. Let's just say $10 to $15 on each individual leg, and then you put $10 or $15 on the whole parlay. So that way, if 4 out of the 5 or 5 out of the 6 legs actually win, you're up money and you've got the risk on the whole parlay covered. So you won't actually lose any money. But then if all of the legs win, then you're making buco, right? So, all right. So let's build a parlay with the bets that I just shared there. We'll do a 6-leg parlay. So first of all, we're doing Bears plus 2.5.
Okay.
Versus the Vikings is a strong bet. We're doing Bengals over Steelers at 5.5. Where are we at there? Here we go. Bengals over Steelers at 5.5. We're doing Seahawks plus 3. I had 3.5. Those are the odds I saw earlier. Plus 3 is fine as well. So Seahawks plus 3. Lions are going to be plus 3, plus 2.5. There we go.
You got it.
Eagles. We're doing Commanders. Wasn't that earlier? Yeah, Commanders plus 2.5.
Okay.
Over the Dolphins. And then Titans. Where are we at? Here we go. Plus 5.5. So that's the 6-leg parlay.
You're going to parlay it, you're saying?
Yeah, so most of these are 100, 105, minus 108, 1.4, minus 104, 102. The worst is the worst odds technically is the Cincinnati Bengals at plus 5.5. That's a minus 112. So overall, it's a plus 5,200 or almost 5,300.
Oh my goodness.
So a $10 bet. Let me look. A $10 bet is going to pull in $529.
Ooh. These are ones you're pretty confident in, I see.
I am. So what I would recommend is everybody put, let's say you're comfortable with $100, risking $100 on the games this weekend. Let's just, for example, right? Put $10 on each of them. Let's say you feel more comfortable or confident in the Commanders game. So put $20 on the Commanders. It's fine. But you put $10 in each year, you're out $60. Then you put maybe $10 extra on a couple games. So and then on the overall parlay, you put $10 down on the parlay. If you win 4 out of the 6 legs, you've covered your losses both for the 2 legs that failed and for the parlay, and you're up money. If all of them hit, or if all but one of them hit, you're up even more. So this is what I like to do. I like to take favorites. I mean, I like to take decent odd games and decisions, and roll with it. But cover my ass and try to spread out the money on the different legs of the game of the parlay, and so that as long as I'm 70 to 80% right on the legs of the parlay, it covers the cost of the parlay. So even if I don't get the big win, I'm still covered for my game. If that makes sense.
If I could add, I like 2 of them. I love. So the Bengals plus 5.5, I love, and the Titans plus 5.5. Those are 2 things I like. If I was to just adjust it, I would do 3.5 for Seattle, maybe 3.5 for the Bears, because you know how I like to do it. But I like a couple of those, Jonah. I like it. So, yeah, do what Jonah said. Put low dollar on the parlay and pick a couple out and single them out. So if you don't win the whole thing, you still win your money and a couple bucks then some. So, yeah, I like it, Jonah. Jonah's bringing the heat. Look at that. Jonah building this parlay up on there. I love it.
We'll see. Hey, the money will be shown tomorrow, though. I don't want to get too confident, you know.
We'll see.
We'll see how it goes.
You know what? I'll put together a few dollars and I'll adjust a couple of lines, but I'll write most of it. I like it.
All right. So what do you got here? Let's see. Let me pull up what you got for the people this week.
Show me the money.
All right. Cheers, brother. And cheers to all you out there. Here we go.
All right. Khalil Shakir. The Bills got embarrassed last week. Him for 3 catches is money every week. But let me tell you why I like 4.5. They're going to play hungry. They got embarrassed. They're going to whip some tail this weekend. So Shakir, Josh Allen's number 1 receiver this year. He has in his last look at these checklists for his catches for games. So last week 7 catches. The week before 7 catches. Week before that 6 catches. He had a bad week a month ago with 3, 6, 5. So he's hit this 5 out of his last 6. So that's a 0.25 band on this. So, you win about $20 if you do it. But that's one bet I like. And if you want, you could just do them. That's perfect. I'm glad I did the picture small. So, sorry, Snoop, if you're not watching. Sorry, I'm picking on your Bears secondary right here. All right, so the second one is J.J. McCarthy. The Bears secondary has been giving up a crap load for passing yards against quarterbacks. So, check this out. The Bears, the last month, the Giants quarterbacks, Russell Wilson played. Dart got hurt, so that's why we had 2. They had 287 yards. Flacco, the week before that, had 470 against the Bears secondary. The week before that, Tyler Huntley, backup for the Ravens, he only had 186, but he's not known to throw. So I don't count that. He's not really a throw and pass back at all. He's just a backup who runs. So, and the week before that was Rattler for the Saints, who's a rookie. He had 233 yards. So I put 0.25 bands on McCarthy. That's minus 114. You get about $20, $21 with it. But that's the other one as well. J.J. McCarthy should eat. Sorry, Snoop. The secondary's been giving it up, but that's one I really like. So the next one I got, Oronde Gadsden, over 50.5 yards at minus 114. So a little explaining with the odds again, guys. Minus means you get less back on the dollar in return, where plus is the other way. So if you put $100, $114 on this bet, you win $100 if it wins. So Ronnie Gadsden over 50.5 yards. So in his last 5 weeks, last week was a blow week for him. He only had 13 yards. So that's another reason why I think he's going to explode. They're going to look for him more. Jacksonville's very, very vulnerable against the tight end. So in the weeks before that, he had 68, 77, 164, and 68 for his yardage. So this is one I'm smashing, 114.25 bands. Just another one I love as well. So I got that on there. And then Woody Marks is my next bet. So over 79.5 yards. Again, minus 114. Man, that's a lucky number right now, man. I don't know what's going on with that, but we'll take it. So I combined receiving and rushing for a running back. Okay, so I'm not picking on one. This covers our tush if he gets stopped on the running, has a big game in the air. So Woody Marks over 79.5. So he's had 81, 27, and 112. That 27, it was game script, got blown out, and they played a stout run D. So he's been getting the rock a lot more. He's a young guy. They have older running backs there, so he's getting all the plug, all the work for Houston. And Tennessee is horrible against the run. So I like him a lot. Actually, I'm playing him in daily, so that's one target I'm going after. And then Joe Flacco is my next one. Joe Flacco has been on a tear. This 42-year-old, I want to say 42, he's 41 or 42, bro. He's playing lights out since he got traded. Lights out. So Flacco, check this out, in his last month, 4, 2, 3, and 2 touchdowns. So in the last month, he's covered this line. So 2 touchdowns minus 146. That's a quarter band I'm putting on this, 0.25 band. So that's one thing I love. He's hit this every time he started the last month. So I got that as well. So our next bet is a combination of what I've already talked about. But this is my bet of the week that I'm doing. Oh, excuse me. This isn't my bet of the week. That's the next one. Excuse me.
That's the next one, yep.
This one is, I love all the bets I just gave you, the last 3. So I'm parlaying them. Yes, parlaying them. Not very smart, but I'm only putting 0.05 bands on this. So, $5 pays out what? $24, $25. So I'm only putting $0.5 bands. It's only $5. So all of them, no alt lines, straight up, a little ballsy, but I really like them. So that's why I played it. I felt confident. I'm putting it on the show. I feel good about it. So that's one bet as well. So I'm going on to the next one, Jonah. That'd be awesome. Got quite a few bets for the people tonight. So this is my bet of the week, 0.50 bands. So as you can tell, Jonah, what do you see familiar? You see McCaffrey and McBride, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so McBride's done this in now 11 straight games. Okay, McCaffrey's caught 40 yards receiving in every game this year. So those are 2 locks. So I talked about Shakir earlier, right? So 3 catches, alt line. I dropped it significantly. Excuse me. He's had 3 catches in every game this year, except 1. So I put it for 3. It's minus 122. So if you lay 50 down on 0.50 bands, you win approximately $46, I believe, if my math's correct. I don't have it up in front of me. But yeah, that's my bet of the week. I absolutely love this one. Smash it, ride it, tail. We're focused. We're going to get you guys some winning bets for this weekend. But that's what I got for bets. Jonah, what do you think?
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I love it. So, folks, I'm going to make a thread with all the links. So you just click on the link. It takes you straight to the book. All you do is place a dollar amount and hit bet. So it keeps it easy. I'll put screenshots, pictures. Now with Jonah bringing the heat with his parlay and whatnot, we're going to post that as well. So
I already screenshotted the parlay I just built for everybody. It'll be posted underneath this post here of the live stream, and we'll be good to go. So check out the live stream on X. The post there. It'll be in one of the comments below from Haywood or I, all of our bets. As a reminder, we would love if all of you, if you want to take some of our suggestions, modify it, scale it back, add a different bet of your own, different spin, share your bets with us. We'd love to see them. Post them in the comments below. We'd love to see them. We'd love to share in your wins. If you think you got an insight on the games more than we do and want to adjust one of the bets, back off a certain line, increase a certain line, we'd love to see it because that's what this is all about. So it's good fun.
Definitely. One quick question, Jonah. So on your parlay, so let's just say for the people, put $10 on it. If you want to pick 2 or pick all of them, what's the dollar amount you're recommending to the people?
So what I do personally is I like to do $15 a leg and then $15 on the whole parlay. That's what I like to do.
Okay.
Because then, and if I got 6 games in a parlay, $15 a game. If 4 out of the 6 hit, I'm still up money. Especially in the kind of parlay that we just built and we just looked at, all the odds are almost basically even money, couple cents less than even money. So I'm making on 4. I'm making $30, $60, out 45. If I only win 4 of the 6 legs, so
It's smart. It's something that Jonah brought up to me, and I was like, he's like, hey, if we
Yeah.
put together a parlay that's not too conservative, let's single on top of it, so we can
Yeah,
get our
so
people some money.
that's what I like to do. I like to bet on individual games and then the parlay, so that even if I'm mostly right but not 100% right, I'm still making money. So that's how I like to. That's how I like to roll, because I don't. I don't like to be too crazy.
Is that a new hat?
Nah, it's the same one.
Same one? Okay. So I had to change it up. You know, I'm superstitious. I had to change it up. So I wore everything completely different, even my socks, my shoes, everything. You know how I am. Got to change it up from last week, man. We didn't win the people some money, so I'm motivated.
I'm just the same old. Every
No.
week you're gonna find me the same old as before.
Mr. Consistent.
That's right.
Mr. Consistent. So everybody, again, if you could, go to phoneboothpodcast.substack.com. Go to the Pick Is In page. Check out all your other podcasts. Go check us out there. Go like, repost, subscribe. That means a lot to us.
And pay attention, because we're going to be changing soon. It's not yet, but soon we're going to be changing from so late in the night on Saturday before game. As football phases out and we've got NBA taking over, NHL, etc. We're going to, as we phase into other sports, we're going to change the day, and we're going to change the time. So instead of middle of the night for the East Coasters, we're going to dial back, maybe do some live betting. So Monday and Thursday is kind of where we're at. So leave your comments if you have a feeling about what you'd like to see.
Speaking of, like, can we show them if there's any comments? We haven't looked at it in a while. But
but my point is just that what we want to do is, so Monday Night Football, Thursday Night Football, those are both real things, right? So what we're trying to do is we're trying to consider, kind of feel you guys out. If we move to a Monday or a Thursday night, and or both maybe, where we share some picks, share some insights, but also share with you guys our live bet mentality during a game. Because really, especially that second quarter is where the money's made from a live betting perspective. And so kind of sharing with you guys how we approach that, and letting you guys watch the game with us and watching it with you guys, reading your comments, all that other stuff. It's going to be a blast. So that's what we kind of want to do. So let us know your feedback. But we're thinking of moving to Monday, Thursday, both, either or both, and so
so
we'll let you know.
Well, maybe we don't know exactly, but go on a little bit before an NBA game, tell you about some pre-bet picks, and maybe just pick a game that we like and watch it with you guys for a little bit on here. Discuss and play some live bets and show you how powerful live betting can actually be, because a lot of my friends right now are doing better on live betting. Like, a lot of them are doing way better.
All-time favorite bets is when a favorite who's favored to win by 7+ points or whatever in the NFL or whatever, and then they go down a touchdown or two in the first couple quarters of the game, to play that plus, even money plus 14 on a favored winner, dude, that is just gold. They're not going to end 14 points down. It's so rare. It's almost free money.
You're right. That's going to be powerful. And I think that's going to help us a lot, because, that's going to definitely help us. So we'll let you guys know soon. Maybe we do it sooner than later, but things are in motion. We're going to be on Rumble and YouTube soon. That's exciting. Haywood's part of the phone booth now, so I'm part of Jonah's family officially with the phone booth. So do we have any other, don't mind asking, comments? Do we have any other ones that pulled up? Anybody else?
No, that was it. No other comments recently.
All right, so
Great Scott!
Hey, yeah. Well, soon we'll get more coming up. We'll get more people involved. I would like to interact more with some people out there.
We'll get there. Yeah, we'll get there.
Growing. So, I think we went over everything. Jonah, any thoughts? Final thoughts?
I would just say cheers and good luck. We'll be posting all the screenshots of the bets as we roll into tomorrow. Good luck to you guys. I know last week was rough, but hey, Only gonna make us stronger, baby. We got
We're gonna
this.
we're gonna do 2 cheers. So cheers to that.
Cheers.
Thank you everybody at home for watching. This means the world to Jonah and I to be on this platform. God's definitely gave us good graces and blessings for this. And if it wasn't for you guys, there would be no show. The show's growing. We want it to get bigger because we want to help you. We feel like we give out some good content, not just looking for some darn clickbait, but actually help, teach, be transparent, very honest. And that's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about, to be real. But cheers, everybody at home. Happy Saturday night. Week 11. Let's go win some money, Jonah.
Let's go.
Good night, people. We love you.
Cheers. Good night and good luck. Share your bets with us.